Well, here we go. Behind us we've got a little dwarf fruit tree that's been overgrown for quite a while. I'm going to start whacking on this thing. As you can see, let me step out of the way. It's just a big bush right now, about 5-6 foot tall. We're going to see if we can whack it down to size. What I would do, the first thing you do is you start picking where your canopy is going to begin, and you're taking everything off below that. Start with the obvious limbs. You're cutting them flush. You're walking back and forth around either side of it to make it even. Here we go. I'm working on it still. A couple minutes has gone by. I've whacked down into this thing, and I've got a big rat's nest of little branches that are coming off below the graft. The significance of that is the ones that are coming off below the graft, and not all trees are grafted, but this one is, they're not like the tree is at all. They're rootstock and they've got to come off. Okay, we're getting down to it now, and just starting to clean things up a little. After you get it pretty well trimmed out, you get your canopy formed up the way you want, and you walk back and forth a few times and look at the different sides and make sure it's all nice and uniform. Then we come in here and we cut off these little jobs. I'm cutting them off flush. Hope you can see that, or almost flush, because you don't want to leave any stobs. If you leave stobs, what happens is that stob dies, and then that's a entrance for insects and fungus and all kinds of stuff to get in there. So if you do it like I did it and don't run into any problems like I did with those sprouts at the bottom, that was very unusual. I've been pruning on this thing for 15 minutes, but 10 minutes of it was just getting the sprouts out of there, and I had to run and get a saw, and we're still done. What you really need to know about this is, this isn't the way you trim most shrubs. This is the way you would trim most trees. Or, for example, say you have a photinia that's way overgrown, or a lilac that's way overgrown, and you don't want to cut the thing back and you don't know what to do with it. If it's a single specimen, you can cut it back like this and make it look like a little tree. If it's a whole hedge, you can't really do that. It'll look a little bit odd to have a whole row of these. But this is one of the best techniques for saving large isolated shrubs.